welcome to the Wildcat Watch. I'm Bailey Cabery. Our own advisor, Dr. Joe Watson, presented his last lecture on the F words. Wildcat Watch's Jessica Georgie has more.
Every semester, the Student Activities Council, or SAC, asks one of Baker University's faculty and staff members to speak at what is known as the last lecture. It's an opportunity for students to listen to what their mentors have to say if they were actually giving their last lecture. This year, SAC asked Dr. Joe Watson.
So tonight I'm going to tell you about my F words and how they shaped and influenced me in hopes that you can also learn from them.
Watson is the Associate Professor of Mass Media and has influenced many during his time here at Baker.
He really got me thinking about being a PR major and just made me more comfortable with my decision of changing my major to public relations.
Not only were students influenced by his lecture, but so were his colleagues.
To realize that regardless how accomplished you are, everybody has a certain level of fear that they're dealing with, and to know that they have family there for them is really important. And it's a great time of the year to have that pep talk and to hear Dr. Watson give that. Even I'm energized by his comments tonight.
Watson decided to focus his lecture on the F words, which were focus, fear, and family.
So ultimately my goal was to just think about my own personal experiences. I focus on professional experiences and things that shape those experiences in the hope that maybe my lessons can somehow guide them to be more successful during their time at Baker and after they graduate.
For most students, being able to hear one of their mentors discuss the hardships and critical thinking they had to make throughout their life was the most relatable.
It was really inspiring, and just like seeing how successful he was and yet he still wanted to come back and be a teacher was really inspiring.
The next last lecture will be in spring 2017. Reporting for the Wildcat Watch, I'm Jessica Georgie.
Thank you.
Student Activities Council recently hosted a breakdown of the election season. Wildcat Watch's Lamont Evans has more.
Students geared up to attend the Breaking Down the Election Season event held by SCC. Students heard from 6 different professors in 6 different disciplines as they each broke down their thoughts on the upcoming presidential election from the perspective of their field of expertise.
It was a great opportunity today to meet with both the students and my colleagues to talk about these issues evolved around the election. It's a very challenging, complex election this year, and one of the best things we can do as a Baker campus is to just talk and dialogue about all the complex issues.
Students heard from each professor, then were encouraged to ask questions about the first debate or any other topic around the election. Students seemed to be very excited to hear from each of the professors.
I thought it was really interesting to have that panel of all kinds of experts from different fields sharing their thoughts, and I thought it was really informative and helpful, because I think more than anything we just need to get educated and informed the best we can, so I'm glad that Baker was advocating for something like this to keep us informed.
Each professor emphasized the importance of being better informed about each of the presidential candidates because this may be the most impactful election of this generation. This has been Lamont Evans reporting for your Wildcat Watch.
3 games in one night against one school is an interesting story on its own. But 3 games and 3 sports against your school's favorite rival? It doesn't happen every day. Wildcat Watch's Robert Dowdy has more.
Tuesday, September 27th was rivalry night on Baker University's campus. Baker played their longtime rival Mid-America Nazarene University in men and women's soccer and volleyball, all in one night.
You know, I think one of the things that makes Baker special is we support one another, and I love to see the football team here and the wrestlers and the basketball team all supporting volleyball. I saw them earlier at the women's soccer game. I love rivalry night because I love to see Baker University's athletes succeed on the court as much as they do in the classroom. And we're going to beat Mid-America for sure. Many could say like going to 3 games in one night is a hardship. We can't do it. Not at Baker. Baker, we are such a good community. We support each other. It's so much fun. There's so much energy in the room. It's so good to be a Baker Wildcat tonight.
Baker would go on to win both soccer games. The men went 3-0, the women won 3-2, scoring all 3 goals in the first half, but volleyball would end up losing in 3 sets.
This is my first game, but I think that every game that we play against MMU we should win. We could play them in 10 and beat them all 10. We should win every time.
This has been Robert Dowdy, reporting for the Wildcat Watch.
Tailgating at Baker is a unique experience. Take a look at what it's like to be at Baker football tailgate courtesy of Wildcat Watch's Josh Chalker.
On September 24th, Baker University held their homecoming tailgate before the football game. There were booths set up, along with food to heighten the tailgate atmosphere. Tailgating at Baker on a Saturday before a football game is a great time for students for many reasons. I talked to some Baker students about why they enjoy tailgating at Baker University.
Baker tailgating is fun because you can go to anybody's tent and be really friendly. They'll give you drinks, give you food, and everybody shares.
Tailgating at Baker is really nice because everybody knows each other, everybody's friends, even the alumni who graduated either from years past. They're really friendly. I mean, just in the past 5 or 10 minutes, I've run into 3 or 4 people in cars who've waved. It's a great atmosphere. It's something that's pretty unique to Baker.
On a day with perfect weather, getting outside and away from the textbooks can be something special, especially at Baker University.
I enjoy Baker tailgating because it's always lit. We have a good time, and we like our Wildcats, baby.
This is the tailgate. Tailgates are perfect for grilling and chilling.
So whether you're on the sideline cheering your team to victory, on the field trying to beat a rival, or simply enjoying a tailgate atmosphere as unique as Baker University's with family and friends, it's a great day to be a Wildcat. Reporting for the Wildcat Watch, I'm Josh Chalker.
The man, the myth, the legend. Jim Joyner is on his final year as a Baker student. Joyner has been the voice of Baker University, and it's almost time for his final sign-off.
Every day for the past 3 years, I get up, get dressed, and start the day. I look in the mirror and say, always be yourself, and to keep trying way too hard to be funny. Before games, I like to walk through Liston Stadium and talk with players and coaches that I've watched for 3 years. Then I make sure that we're ready to take the air and prepare my game day notes. I've been at every Baker football game for the last 4 seasons, and at every game it's been Tom Hedrick who's been right there next to me.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. You're at Liston Stadium.
Tom took me under his wing and has pointed me in the right direction since the day I walked on campus.
Second down flag, Ravens come out,
And it's also been the Baker defense because they've been put in a couple of tough spots due to turnovers and interception on Logan Patel around midfield, but they have put the pressure on Benedictine. I've found my voice here at Baker University, but more importantly, Baker found me.
Good luck with your future endeavors. Wherever life takes you, we will always know you'll be the voice. For this week's Baker Beat, Annie Hansen asked students what their shower song is.
Hi guys, it's Annie Hansen reporting for Wildcat Watch, and for this week's Baker Beat, I'm going around campus to ask people what song they sing in the shower.
Sorry about Beyonce.
How does that one go?
You want me to sing?
I don't really have just one particular song that I like to sing. I kind of like to think that I'm a singer while I'm in the shower, so I sing like a little bit of everything.
Kangaroo Booty by Kate Stylus. I like to twerk. So
That's perfect.
Any High School Musical song.
What's your favorite High School Musical song?
Every Day. There we go. That's
Threats by Denzel Curry.
How does that one go?
I don't think it's very school appropriate.
Jumping jump that booty. Hey, jumping jump.
every day of our life. Gonna find you there. Wanna hold on tight.
If I had to choose one song to sing in the shower, it'd probably be Let Me Blow Your Mind by Eve, the you know that one? Anyways, thanks for tuning in to this week's Baker Beat. I'm Annie Hansen reporting for the Wildcat Watch.
Homecoming has come to a close for Baker University. Here's a quick wrap-up of the homecoming events at the Baker football game. That's it for this week's Wildcat Watch. Until next time, I'm Bailey Cabry.